This episode invites you to rise into your truest self as the cards nudge you towards some growth. Namaste guides us to really see our world, while self-compassion teaches us how to soften our hearts even with those we struggle with. Narukami brings the spark of inspiration, and our moment of Zen reminds us doing one thing with your whole being is where happiness begins. Join me for the whole show. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Namaste, my witchlings. All right. Namaste, witchlings. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral. I'm Di, your favorite yoga witch, and guide through it. So let's go step into today's spiral together. Now, go grab your favorite crystal. I am grabbing unicorn amethyst. It has amethyst, rose quartz, and I cannot remember the others in it. So go grab your favorite crystal, light your candle or incense, cozy up with your cup of coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug. And let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing, because it helps our Witchling circle grow and it keeps our daily spiral turning. And hey, Witchlings, I have some super exciting news. Our YouTube channel here is officially to the first tier of being monetized. Yay! And you can now join us as a Witchling member. Yay! Now, when you join, you will unlock all kinds of goodies, such as access to our private Discord server, custom emojis of the critters and yours truly, priority responses to your comments, early access to new videos, members only content, plus exclusive chats and live streams just for our little circle. Your membership helps me keep creating all this magic, and it lets us stay connected in deeper, more meaningful ways. So if you feel called to support the channel and step a little closer into the coven and you can afford it, please tap that join button and come on in. All right. Money, money, money. Di's gonna get money. Have a good one, Chloe. Go sleep. He's a good kitty. I have cat fur in my nose, but that's okay. All right. I think we're gonna do that. Hey, look at that. All right, y'all. I get to show you today's earrings. I am wearing the pink Spirit Board planchettes again today because they're one of my favorite pairs that I have. I love them. And you can find these and so many other earrings on the shop, which you can check out at dietheyogawitch.shop. And you can get these amazing, adorable earrings, handmade by yours truly, and so many more, plus other stuff. All right, come here. So, there we go. So, go check out dietheyogawitch.shop. Cats, man. Birthdays are next. Hey, how about that? Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, puppy peeking over my shoulder. There we go. Now it looks better. Damn it. Stay there, puppy. You get to scoot that way. There. I fixed him. All right. Oh, my ear is itchy. Oh, yes. I am scooting in, putting the mic where it belongs. There we go. Let's get started, shall we? We have 2 birthdays today. All right, we have 2 birthdays today. The first one, yeah, well, barely. So, I have a former high school choir mate who I am wishing a fantabulously magical birthday. She is a wonderful mom and an amazing lady. KJ, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And then it is my uncle's birthday. Uncle Paul, I hope you and Aunt Peg have a fantabulous day. Happy birthday to both of you, KJ and Uncle Paul. We are also... I stopped. All right. We are also lighting our candle for all of our witchlings and their loved ones who are dealing with tough situations right now. There is so much stress in the air. You can cut it with a freaking frozen butter knife. As I light this flame, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those stumbling and lost along the way. We also hold this light for survivors and victims of gun and domestic violence, remembering them in our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed and we invite the ancestors to be with us today. Okay, there's that. You're welcome, John. Hey, Mike. How are we doing today? Yeah, happy Monday. Oh, the joys of doing this and doing everything for tomorrow. Oh, wait until we get to the holidays. It's going to be even more amusing. Oh, yeah. I have an Uncle Paul. I almost said we have an Uncle Paul because I'm used to Amy being here. Go get coffee, dear heart. Yes, we pretty much do expect you at about the same time. It's just always fun when you pop in. It's like, oh, hey, hi. Not that I wasn't expecting you, although as soon as I stop expecting you, that's going to be a problem. It's like, oh, yeah, hey, right on time. Ha. But yes, my family starts with my aunt. She is the eldest, and her name is Liz. Then came my incubator by the name of Alice. And then 3 days, less than a year later, my Uncle Paul arrived. And then a couple of years later, we got Uncle Chandler. Chandler is the family name. We are to 5 in the family with that name. So, yeah. Oh, yes. You are always remembered, Mike. It's hard for me to forget you with your name. The joy of Michael having been the #1 baby name, at least here in the States, if not in most of the English-speaking countries, for like 60 years, means there's a lot of Mikes in this world, but there are not many Mikes with my maiden name. Yep. Uncle Paul is, I believe, relatively healthy, aside from he's missing a toe. I want to say it had something to do with having been an RH reactor baby. But he served honorably in the Coast Guard as an officer for many, many years. The doctor who did his physical for the Coast Guard Academy knew the family history and asked him why he wasn't going into the Navy. And Uncle Paul's like, I didn't think I could pass the physical. And the doctor's like, well, you just did. And Paul went, what? They have the exact same physical requirements for the academy, and you just passed. And Paul's like, well, damn. Not exactly, but that's basically the gist of it from what I have been told. He now lives in Hawaii, doing really well. I have recently connected with him, and he's a pretty cool guy. I want to say he's an engineer. Yeah, he got a degree in engineering from MIT. So, not a stupid man either. RH reactor, okay. It doesn't happen very much anymore because if it's discovered that mom has negative, baby has positive, I think it is. No, mom has positive, baby's negative. One or the other. They now give moms a shot of Rogam during the pregnancy because the RH factor, so I am O positive, meaning I am almost a universal donor. I can donate to anybody with positive RH factor, whereas O negative is the universal donor, can give to anybody. I don't remember what exactly plays into the RH factor, but I think, now that I'm thinking about it, yes, grandmother was O negative and had the positive RH factor baby, and it used to cause birth defects. My uncle, thank you. Nummy nums. Pumpkin. But it used to cause massive birth defects, and my uncle was born with club feet. So, and it was because of the RH reactor. So, and I think it was shortly after, it was like, he was born in 47 and it was, I think, mid-50s when Rogam came to be. Yep. No, it's not a power plant. It's actually, it was his blood and her blood. The mother's blood sees the baby with the different RH factor as being invasive, and so the immune system tries to get rid of it. It's a fascinating thing to me. I find things like that absolutely fascinating, the way the human body works. All right. We now have coffee fixed. And now let's go check in and see what wonderful, fantabulously magical holidays are weaving their way through today. We have Green Monday, a not so gentle nudge from the universe to finish your holiday shopping without burning yourself out. Think sustainable gifts, small businesses, handmade magic, and even better, choosing presents over pressure. Light a green candle, breathe deep, and invite abundance and good deals to flow your way. Bonus points if you happen to support a local witch at one of the markets. Then we have National Christmas Tree Day. Whether you're team real tree, faux tree, or sparkly witchy Yule tree, today is about honoring the evergreen, that ancient symbol of hope, renewal, and the returning light. Decorate mindfully. Add an ornament that celebrates who you've become this year. And leave one space empty on the tree for an ancestor or beloved spirit who visits this season. Let it be a tree of memory, magic, and love. And then our fun one for today. All right. My favorite holiday today, pretend to be a time traveler day. The one day a year it is socially acceptable to look dramatically confused and ask, what year is this? Has the singularity occurred yet? Have fun with it. Write a message to your future self. Revisit an old photo of younger you and send them compassion. Or lean full witch and do a little timeline jumping meditation. Slip into the version of you who already has the peace, clarity, and courage you're seeking. Bring a little bit of her magic back with you. Geronimo! Alonzi? Either way works. I should have been wearing my TARDIS today. See how much of a mess I can not make. How about them apples? I made it without making any mess. I may die of that shock. We are branching into new holidays. I love it. The Department of Bad Puns is up and running again. Yes. Oh. It is that time of year, I swear. We're all just kind of bogging down with our brains. Yep, everybody got the rim shot. Yes. Who? All right. I am just... Wow. Why yesterday when I had the ability to go back to bed and sleep for a few hours did I not want to? And today when I need to be doing this, now my body's like, let's go take a nap. How are you guys all doing? It is... I almost said it is Monday and my brain went, ha ha, no it's not. It's Monday, but it's not Monday, but it is Monday. I'm having a day. It's Monday in Finland. Oh my God. I love you, honey. By the way, my t-shirt says, be glad we want equality and not revenge. I just thought it was cute and accurate and appropriate. So, what the... Okay. There's a dog at my feet. All right. Shall we go look at the cards now? Well, yeah. I'm such a slave driver. We have oracle cards to read today. You're stepping into big growth even if others can't see it yet. Old rules are falling away and it's time to rise into who you're meant to be. Stick around for this reading and let me know what resonates. We're starting with someone better. And we are going to stand your ground. Finally, there are other priorities. Okay. And what do these cards tell me today? You have the strength to become someone better, even if the world keeps trying to push you back into old roles and expectations. This is your moment to stand your ground and keep moving toward who you're becoming. Yes, there are other priorities for others right now, but your healing and growth matter just as much, and they deserve your devotion. That's our oracles. What do the tarot cards have to share? Well, the tarot says big shifts are moving in fast and the energy around you is pushing you towards a powerful fresh start. Something old is ending, something old is ending, something new is rising, and it's all working in your favor. Stick around for this reading and tell me what speaks to you. All right. We start with Strength Reversed. Strength Reversed. Negative energies could turn to aggressiveness. Next we have the Eight of Rods. Eight of Rods says message or news, an opportunity to expand or grow. And finally, Death. The Death card says the end of a phase in life and the start of a fresh, although not necessarily the death of a person. We are looking at transformation, loss, and failure. What do these three combined say then? All right, so Strength Reversed opens with a warning that negative energy around you may tip into some aggressiveness if not handled gently, so stay mindful and grounded. The Eight of Rods brings swift news and a chance for growth or expansion that propels you forward. With Death, you're clearly closing a major chapter and stepping into a powerful new one. A profound transformation is unfolding, and it's leading you somewhere better, brighter, and far more aligned. That is our tarot. And then we have all 6 cards together. So let's weave together the Oracle and Tarot into one sacred spiral, my witchlings. A single thread of guidance winding through every card. All right. Drop me a comment to share what resonates with y'all. There we go. All right. So all 6 cards together are telling us that you are being called to rise into someone better, even as the world tries to keep you small. The Death card confirms you're closing out a major phase of life and stepping into a powerful new one. You will need to stand your ground as Strength Reversed brings negative energies to your door. Energies that could easily spark conflict if you're not careful, so stay centered and grounded. The Eight of Rods brings news or a message that there are other priorities, but this is simply an attempt to distract you from your growth. Stay focused on your transformation because it's unfolding beautifully. That's our reading. And now, our affirmation. I honor my growth, stand in my truth, and move forward with clarity. No distraction can pull me from the person I am becoming. That's our affirmation today. All right. It's Proto Monday. Yes. I hear you, Andrea. I've got a couple of situations like that myself. Not make. Yes. Who? Now I got who let the dogs out in my head. Oh my goodness. Yes. That is a good thing, Andrea. Stand up for yourself. Haha, got it. Okay. I heard something scroll in my ear, but that's okay. Boom. It's okay. All right. let's move on. Let's move on and go see what Namaste. During the pandemic, countries were locking dogs up. Oh my God, John. The WHO decided. Ultimately, who let the dogs out? Oh, I know. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, pandemic and dogs flashes us back to a CNN clip that should not have made it past anybody. So let's go ahead and move on and read our Namaste for today. Namaste tells us, let's see what our Namaste for today is. Namaste tells us, observe your world. Practice being present and observing the world around you throughout your day. Notice the leaves changing colors, the sunrise or sunset as you commute, the shifting light in your office as the clouds come and go, and the taste, texture, and color of each meal. Try to stay off your phone or tablet when you're on the bus, between classes, or in the evening before bed. Instead, notice the things and people around you. The opportunity to enjoy our world exists in every place and moment when we choose to be present and eliminate thoughts or worries of the past and future. Practicing this presence promotes continuous peace of mind. Our Namaste. Practicing presence promotes peace of mind. That's a lot of P's. And now, my lovelies, let us move on to self-compassion. Self-compassion asks us to open our heart, opening the heart. Bring to mind someone with whom you're having a conflict. Notice the tension or heaviness that arise in your heart. Now, send your self-compassion for 3 breaths and notice if there is a shift. Yeah, there usually is. Because more often than not, it's not necessarily the person that is the problem. It is just what the person is going through. That's our self-compassion today, my loves. Oh no, the Autobots got John. How to stand up for yourself when some days are harder than others. Oh, it's always hard. I don't disagree. Yeah, actually, that was my thought as I was reading it just now, that some of us needed to hear that more than others. But I definitely do feel for that. How do you stand up for yourself? It's all in how you go about doing it. I'm thinking, how do we apply this? And how do we stand up for ourselves in this situation? We'll talk soon. Let me put some thought into that one. And this stupid shirt has a tag that keeps poking me, and it's itchy, and oh my good gods. And I trimmed it already. Damn it. All right, fine. You're getting folded. My autism is showing. All right, y'all. It's time for our goddess. Our goddess. I gotta start this again. Okay, my witchlings, it is time to honor the goddess of the day. She's a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Narukami is a Japanese goddess who beautifully merges the powers of weather magic with artistic brilliance. She is said to spark creativity as suddenly as a bolt of lightning, and any place struck by lightning becomes sacred to her. As the guardian of trees and patron of the arts, her symbols, needles, thunder, lightning, and wood, remind us that inspiration can arrive boldly or quietly, but always with purpose. In honor of Kuyo, the festival of broken needles in Japan, offerings of bent or worn tools are traditionally brought to temples and, later, returned to the sea in gratitude. You can mirror this practice by blessing your own creative tools. Wrap a paintbrush, pen, knitting needle, or even your computer mouse in green paper tied to her sacred trees and leave it on your altar for the day so Narukami may infuse it with inspiration. A small treat, such as a cake or tofu, makes a thoughtful offering. By the day's end, use the tools with intention, honoring her through the art you create. That's our goddess. I like Narukami. She sounds pretty cool. What do y'all think of her? Let me know. Boo, 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 boo. Somebody loves me. Hello. I'm in a good mood today. I am drinking coffee. I might join a choir again. My friend's response was, "You must be annoyed with society if you plan such a revenge." I love it. So, in the UK, we have a TV series called Blockbusters. They used to select a letter by saying, "Can I have a blank Bob?" So people would say, "Can I have a P Bob?" Oh, dear Lord. That really, although it really, really, really sounds like Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely agree with you, Mimi. Most of the goddesses we have discovered have been pretty cool. That's honestly one of the reasons I do the Goddess of the Day is to learn about the different goddesses because, again, it's fun to learn about. I really am that nerdy kid still. I was that kid who, on the last day of school at the end of the day, looked at my mom and went, "Do I have to go home?" Oh, is Chloe back? Chloe's back. Hey. Hey, Kit Kat. I saw that. Apparently, Automod doesn't like my nickname. The geek will inherit the earth. Yes. Yep. So there is a country song. I cannot remember if it's by Aaron Tippin or Jim McGraw. There we go. But one of the lines is, "The meek shall inherit the earth and the bank will repossess it." Oh, the market. So we went for a little while on Friday, which was the first day. And this is the first time it has been a 3-day market that opened on Friday. And it was great. It was cool. The only was because it was the first day of a 3-day show and the first time. Some of the vendors, I'm pretty sure, were not there and set up yet. But otherwise, it was really good. Really nice to get to say hi to a few people. Handed out a couple of business cards. And 2, 3, 4 of the people that I talked to, when I told them my name, they're like, "Oh, I know you. I know of you." So that was really nice to see and hear. And so things actually went well there. And I did hear back from the facilitator of the other fair that I am looking at. She does not have an answer yet as to opening another room. She's hoping to hear soon, so we're still kind of fingers crossed on that one. And, hey. Yes. Okay. I literally just heard from her and I was, and I just read the email, so I will let know. Yup. Yes. Go, you are feverish and nauseated and you injured yourself. Yes. Go talk to mom. I have a feeling you're going to need to go to the doctor sooner rather than later. Oh, Kit Kat, we know the X's are just kisses, but multiple X's tend to be a prawn thing, or corn, whichever way you want to say it. I love my cat. I do not love his fur getting in my nose and my eye. Yep. We're all good, though. Other than I'm itching to put my cards away, but I'll wait to do that. All right, so let's see. We have done Goddess, Namaste, Self-Compassion, Tarot, Oracle. I think we're to Moment of Zen. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, y'all. I know. Don't. Hey. It is time. Now I feel like Rafiki. Anyway, it's time for our Moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. Yay! We have a quote from Charles Dickens and a quote from Willa Cather. Charles Dickens tells us, "He did each single thing as if he did nothing else." Mindfulness. Willa Cather tells us, "That is happiness, to be dissolved into something complete and great." Yes. Our moment of Zen, my witchlings. Oh, look at that. I'm probably going to only do one quote of the day tomorrow and the next 2 days. There we go. I can talk. And my darlings, here is today's closing blessing. May the rest of your day unfold with calm clarity and soft strength. May every step you take be guided by the wisdom you've gained, and may your creativity flow with ease like lightning finding its path. May your heart stay steady, your spirit stay open, and your peace remain unshaken by anything that comes your way. Rest well, create boldly, and remember, you are worthy of every good thing coming to you. Our blessing. All right, my witchlings. Haha. It is time to wrap up the show for today. And guess what? I was right. I'm shocked. The candle survived. Barely. So, with the extinguishing of our candle, we open our circle and extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors for being with us today. All right. And now, before we go, just a quick little reminder. This channel is supported entirely by the Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. So do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing to grow our Witchling circle and keep the daily spirals turning. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Please join the channel. We have memberships now. Yay. All right. Now that I'm done being a dork. Yeah, let's check in and say hi real quick. I see the mousey. Ha. Okay. All right. Oh, Andrea doesn't know the Sanskrit word. Okay. I will drop Sanskrit once we go to chilling with the Witchlings. I forgot, and I gotta update everybody on that too. All right, you guys. Let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There's already enough darkness and hate. Please, let's try to be beacons of hope and light for all of those lost in the dark. And then make sure your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide on scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, make sure that they know that they are absolutely precious to you, because moments slip away faster than we expect. And, well, those last goodbyes often come far too soon. And if you take only one thing away from all of this that we do here, please let it be that you always, always, always remember you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real, even if you haven't discovered it yet. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, my witchlings.